Hi, Nakia. How are you doing
Hey,
today?
Nakia,
Hi,
how are
I'm
you?
good.
Nakia.
How are you? Hi, guys.
I'm good, Jess.
Wait. It's Nakia, not Nakia.
No, it's Nakia.
Oh, it's Nakia.
It's
Okay,
Oh, they
okay.
play
Nakia.
too much.
But
Hey,
everyone,
Nakia.
everybody says Nakia, so I'm like, yep,
No.
it's
Let them get your name
Nakia.
right. They call me
Thank you.
Ava. It's Eva.
Right, Eva.
They
Thank
And
call
you.
I'm
him
Devale.
Devale or Devale. What they call you?
On
I'm
set,
sorry.
on set, on set, Eva was like, "Okay, can everybody stop? What is your name? Because everybody calls you something different." I was like, "It's Devale." She looked around and said, "It's Devale,
It's Devale.
So
not
everyone called
Devale."
the man Devale. It's not that
Devale.
hard.
But that's why we needed Eva on set to be like, what is your name?
Yes.
But listen, if we learn how to say Stanislavski,
Okay.
okay, then we
Look,
can
Right.
conduct this interview. If we had to learn that, I'm just saying.
look,
Right.
the three of us, we get it. You know, we get it.
Girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We get it. Well, congratulations, guys. Happy early holidays. Happy early Christmas. I absolutely love this movie. I'm a sucker for rom-coms and a sucker for Christmas movies, but it
Mhm.
was really refreshing to see two Black leads, two Black loves, and something that's not stereotypical and something that's different. So, Eve, I'll start with you. Was that something that, helped you join the project? Because for me, I was like, okay, I love it.
Yes. What drew me to this project is the unapologeticness of our Blackness. No need to assimilate, no need to be anything outside of what we are. There is no one way to be a woman, and there is no one way to be a Black woman. And the way this script was written and the luxuries the director gave us as actors when it came to our choices really allowed for me to show the Black woman that I see when I walk down the street and when I'm driving down the road in Atlanta and I see this this woman in her pea coat and her scarf, and she has her briefcase on, she's on the phone and she has her cup of coffee and she's headed to her next meeting and she's making moves and she's making, not only has a seat at the table, she's creating the table. And so for me, that's what attracted me to this film, was to see a woman in her glory, not because she was given it by any mean, not because she's beautiful or anything, because she's worked hard, she has earned it, and she continues to work every single day. And that is indicative of every Black woman I know.
I know that's right. Period.
Period.
Devale, what about you? What was it that made you want to jump on this project? Because again, I'm obsessed with the movie.
How am I supposed to go after that?
I know.
No, for me, it was first. I was excited because as a retired NFL athlete, to play a football player in a movie was always a dream of mine. As a former commentator, to play a commentator was also a dream of mine. So, playing this story, I was able to play a different type of football player. Right, the football players we typically see in movies are the ladies, man. Oh, he's the ladies, man.
Yeah.
And he's out of here gallivanting, and he's probably out of control, and he's probably an a-hole to everybody. But no, Jordan Daniels was a nice guy, and he has a fiance and he has a good career and he's a charming, nice person. I felt like that's a good story to tell, but also he has a partner in crime. I don't want to give away too much of the movie. He has a partner that the respect that these two have and the choices that our director Roger Bob made, because there were a couple choices in the movie. I don't want to give it away. Of course, you guys know it's a romantic comedy, so there are some kisses. And there was one point where we were supposed to kiss, and Roger Bob said, "No, you're not going to kiss here." And I said, "Why?" And he was just like, "Because if you kiss here, the audience is going to believe this, and we don't want to show them that. We want to show them you in this light, and we don't want Nicole this way. We want them to look at Nicole in this light." And I said, "Ooh." I said, "You see, you're not doing the stereotypical messiness.
Right.
You want it to be a positive story." And reading the script, working with Roger Bob, and of course, working with Eva. I mean, I remember my first day shooting. She was shooting right before me, and she pops up on the screen and she smiles. And I said, "That is a leading lady."
Yes.
I was like, I get to stand next to her in my first time being a leading man in a rom-com, and I just felt proud. Like I've made it.
Yes.
Like I'm next to Eva Marcille in a movie. Like I felt like I made it. So it was just exciting. It was great, and I had a great time.
You did make it, and you made the
Yeah.
movie. And I think the beautiful part of the character that you did play is you played the Black man that we know. You played the
Okay.
Black man that Nakia knows, that I know, that your mama knows. But when you look at media and you look at the way the world portrays what a man like you is supposed to be, it is not what we are doing on this film. But the truth of the man on that film is who you are, one who cares about community first. When we were looking at the parallels of your character to your life, from your nonprofits to your, I'm going to go to college and get an education to, all of those things. And that's who you are as a man. And so for you to play that on television, I think it is just such a beautiful thing for your sons, my sons, to be able to see, because that's our truth. If they know it or not, that is our truth.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Eva, you said it so beautifully, because for me, watching it was really refreshing. Because again, we watch media, we all work in media and we know what it's like. And so to see two Black leads in this beautiful rom-com, and it wasn't messy, it wasn't drama. It was just peaceful and positive and Christmas and love. And like, it was really refreshing to watch. And I'm really excited that OWN is doing things like this. And I hope that more networks take it on and, put out more positive movies with two Black roles, two Black leads. Watching you two, it was amazing. The chemistry was amazing. And actually watching everyone on set, I loved even the side characters. I think they were pretty amazing. So how was it working on set with everyone? Because the whole cast, it just seemed like a really good time. Eva, we'll start with you.
So we shot this in a place called Ottawa. Now, Ottawa is the capital of Canada. Yeah. I call it Canada. So it's like the DC of Canada, right? And Ottawa is a small town where the people of the country are very familiar with it, but it does have a very, very, very small town feel. And like in America and other places where you have leads in a film that are the color of me, which is beautifully brown, you often don't have artists that know how to do my makeup or to do my hair or any of those things. And baby, did OWN come and shake up Ottawa, baby. I required that I had to have all Black everything. So when you walked into that hair and makeup trailer, I mean, people that have never been heads of makeup department were the heads of the makeup department because they were the only Black people on the team. When it came to hair, same thing. I required that I kept my locks. I don't need someone to do hair. I need a loctician. So they had to scour and find a loctician. Now, this woman had never worked a day on set, but she knew how to do hair. So to bring her into this world and just see all of these synergies meet to create the magic that we made, we brought Wakanda to Ottawa.
I gotta jump in on that because she's not lying. When I first got there, they didn't have a barber for me, and Eva was like, well, because she's being modest. She also executive produced this film,
which I love.
When I told her that, hey, E, I'm gonna just cut my own hair. They don't have a barber. She said, oh, no. I walked in the next day. They came up. They said, hey, we have a choice. And then before I knew it, they had 4 different barbers that I could.
Nice.
And people don't realize this, but men care about our hair as well.
Yes, as you guys should.
Like my hairline is like a woman's eyebrows. Not anybody can just jump in here and touch my hairline. And Eva, being the gracious person she is, made sure that her co-star was cool. She didn't just say, hey, I got mine, you got to take care of yours. Right. She jumped in and says, hey, Devale is not comfortable with this. Y'all got to get this taken care of. Yeah. And her and Roger Bob, they teamed up and made sure that everything was taken care of. And they had, and the barber I had was a female barber. Yeah. Because this is another thing. When it comes to barbering, a lot of people think that women can't cut men's hair. Right. Now, my barber at home in Atlanta is a woman. Shout out to Tiff the barber. So when Tiff the barber, his name has been said so many times. You love Tiff. I love Tiff.
Shout out to Tiff the barber.
But the woman that they got, she was just like, I'm a barber. I know I'm a woman, but I said, hey, don't hit me with the I know I'm a woman, but cut here, let me see the work. And she showed me the work, and it was beautiful. So I said, let's get to it. But that's what it was like filming on this project.
But not just that though. Let's go even further. So the girl that plays my assistant, Carla, has never seen her natural hair.
I was going to say natural hair.
She had never seen her natural hair. Her headshot, she wears a wig. And every project she does, she always wears a wig. She's never seen her natural hair outside of washing it and putting a bonnet on it. Right. So I went into hair and makeup on the day where we were prepping her look. And I was like, hey sis, I introduced myself. I said, how you want to look today? What do you feel? And she's like, I don't know. I said, do you like your natural hair? Mind you, she has beautiful, long, thick hair. She's just used to tacking it back and throwing a Anglo wig on top. And so I talked to the hair people. I was like, look, we're going to give her some styles. Let's get her some styles. Let's swoop and dupe her. And when I tell you the look on her real name is Lori, her face, she cried. She said, I've never felt this beautiful in my life. I've never seen myself like this in my life. And so what OWN did by giving Dee and us and myself the opportunity to make this film is they inspired an entire artist community in a small city in Ottawa that your Blackness was enough, your art was enough, you are enough. From set decks, Lavika, like I remember every single person on that set, and all I do is work and meet new people every day. But there was something special about the beauty in the Blackness when we were there shooting Christmas Fumble.
Yeah, no, it was truly amazing to see. It was refreshing for me to see your locks, to see natural hair, to see Black people, to see a diverse cast. It was really beautiful. And I appreciate you guys for doing this movie. I appreciate you guys for this interview. I just want to say thank you and happy holidays. I love this interview. I have to wrap it up, but I'm like, I can talk to you guys all day because now we're new friends. So
yes, Nakia.
Thank you, Nakia.
Thank you guys so much. And I cannot wait for the fans to see it because it really is a great holiday movie.